Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Actually, this is even better. Solo Queue Data has Malphite as the #1 counterpick in the Tryndamere. You have an attack speed slow that is really reliable on that E. You basically can't be tower doped. You can trade him back. I
really
want
good.
this. There's a chance Gromp is 4 regardless. It's still going to be 4 minutes and change. So got to look towards top side. Should have expectations that this is where he's headed, but FakeGod must push the wave in. Here comes the push. Do they have enough? Now FakeGod puts on a slow, but he's still going to get pulled right back in. He flashes for nothing. He gets Kubo to flash to chase. Not sure if that was needed, but first, the bomb reset was on cooldown when the gate came in, and I assume they were chatting with each other, so give him benefit of the doubt, say, yeah, it's just damage, peace out. It's actually still gold negative off of that play. Still, the can't steal's pretty nice, 200 gold difference, not too bad. And now, look at this, Tukui gonna get his ulti down in time. Puts the ulti down. Will they have enough good damage? Can they get the last? Yes, they can! The lance gonna hit him! And he just never flashed. Didn't know if he didn't think he could dodge it.
If the turret's never sitting with minions in front of it, then it's hard for Kumo to hit it. And Dragon #2.
FlyQuest away as well. I think it is a close game right now between these squads. Biofrost Wing over to join the team as mid's going to crash in. And once again, looking for some plays on a Tukui. Pretty good damage down to 400. Once again, they can go for a flash, dunk into the ulti. And now, can they get the burst yet again? Flashes down, but not enough damage. Feared right into the tower, but Biofrost there for the save. What about the back half? Shield is on, will be stunned by Nautilus. 2 for nothing, seems likely. Get the root. Nice knockup. River turns one around, but they do trade it back. Well done to Jose Diodo. Poor Biofrost getting low, needs a tongue lash, gets another shield. Staying alive as long as he can, but finally does get burned down. 2-1. Advantage FlyQuest. Blue from the team. Probably the happier FlyQuest is, but once he joins, those ults should be pretty big.
Okay, this would be a big herald for FlyQuest to take because they could drop him in and get first turret of the game. So we have a fight.
There we go, battle begins. After we're gonna walk back for this one. Dunked right back in, River running out of health though. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 so far. Zilean has burned the ulti. Biofrost a little bit has a shield available. Bomb's not gonna hit, and it's gonna be a knockup. He lands it. Biofrost gets a chase down. Tukui's gonna fall, and no one is able to grab Rift Herald. So FlyQuest got 100 gold for that.
So FlyQuest wants to contest this, but they don't even have Zilean ultimate up yet.
Victor and Malphite coming down, but they have Malphite ult. FakeGod is going to be a difference maker here. I think Kumo's not yet on his own Gale Force.
I think FlyQuest flip this.
Okay, they're coming in. Malphite ult hits on it too. They're going to delete Afromu. Kumo coming from behind. Can they kite it out? Stopwatch burn. Be careful for River. As Jose Diodo's going to be next up. He's got the revive available. It's going to time out. They've traded back on a Jarvan. Biofrost tries to stay alive. Kumo puts the ulti on. Doesn't even have to burn it. It's actually FlyQuest who win the fight. These teams going back and forth.
Wow, huge fight win for FlyQuest right there. They got so much AoE off in that corridor. Even though the Zilean is a solo AP for FlyQuest, they got huge value out of the bombs right there.
To buy. So this will keep scaling up. It will get harder and harder. And even though Johnson's going Lord Dominix, which you're against Malphite, totally makes sense. It's still going to be a really hard road forward.
Yeah, it's like almost too much armor to feel like you can ever shred.
Right.
When you're talking about a Malphite who gets items, but the Hullbreaker breaks the turret.
And that's like a macro judgment call.
I will say that even though River puts so much attention into...
It won't be as much mobility in the teamfight itself for Assassinated Jinx, but if he's playing, no, we have to keep the Malphite away from the 5-on-5.
Turbo Chem Tank right now.
He's up an item.
Dignitas got to make something happen.
Well, looking right now at the sidestep from Biofrost on the front line to go. Big damage on Afromu. He will not be ulted. He will die instead. Of course, Zilean just not able to put that ulti onto him, so not going to matter here. 1-for-0. Mid push going to continue. No double bomb, and River doesn't find the engage just yet, but that turret, they should be able to free hit this one. Stay on there, put the damage in, and yes, they do. 450 for the kill. 500 got early and pushing through into the River. Now it's Dignitas who own the wards. Dragon is alive, and they start it.
We think Dignitas should be favored in front-to-back fights, so Kumo's trying to flank behind them. It's about who can mark Kumo. I think if FakeGod just marks Kumo off the side, they should be generally okay.
Looks like it's going to be a smite fight, though.
Yeah, they're flipping it.
And it's going to be grabbed nicely down to Jose Diodo. And they go in for the dive. A dunk on a 2 is going to be enough damage, though. Fearing right back in, trying to burn him down. Malphite ulti hits 2. And here comes Kumo. 1-for-1 so far, but he cannot hit much of the front line. Slowed down, they kite him. He goes for bio, finds one, pops the ult, and then just lock him down. But a stopwatch buys a lot of time. Kumo has to jump over to stay alive. Oh, the Gale Force doesn't kill. It's not enough damage, but Malphite is literally unkillable and walks through the back line.
This is tough.
Zilean poke isn't huge. Kumo gonna wait to play the blast plant angle. angle. River still marking as Fake God is one taking the Baron, but they find River. River could die fast. They ult only a Nautilus, but they find a knock-up on a Tukoi. Then on the back lane, it trades one back low. 1 for 1 so far. Do they have enough damage? It's still Johnson kiting around. He actually kills Fake God, and he's going for blue. Lichbane lands. Oh, flash Q auto. He nearly had the damage, and it's time for them to run. Neo is smited. Neo will fall. He can't dodge anything. A double kill for Kumo. The Bud Light ace for FlyQuest.
That could be it. They have a big wave in mid lane. They won the clutch fights time and time again. Looks like FlyQuest is going to 7-4.
And there we go into third place alone. 7-4, the third best record on the LCS. They will knock down the turrets. They will have Jose heal off the turrets. Thank you, Tukui. And it's going to be Nexus falling FlyQuest. 7-4.
Huge bounce back week for FlyQuest Freak. 5-1 before Super Week. 3-game losing.